Nighttime skies over Southern California and Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Leading
Two
off
of the
tonight
best
for Colorado, the designated hitter, David Dahl.
David Dahl is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On the fists, and a jam shot to the right side. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sharp slider that time, just missed in.
Power at the plate. It could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Trey Turner.
To short. Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Standing in, Corey Seager, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Sent on the ground out to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's safe. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Line drive to left. Hara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Nolan Arenado, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Buster Posey now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto in foul ground, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Now in the box, Neil Walker. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. In is Gerardo Parra. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
Batting 9th.
So stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. David Dahl would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brian McCann.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Austin House.
Now pitching for
Trey Turner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The first baseman, number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Farah to make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive. Just foul. 2 out, nobody on. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
The shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Turner. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 2-2. Shot towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. LeMahieu is on his way home. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Buster Posey stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The 4th inning for the Angels. Second baseman.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Murphy.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Hit hard to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Blackmon going back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Gerard Dyson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a play. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base,
and he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Parra racing back. Gone! The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In his Joey Votto now.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drilled on the ground to short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of it. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. Votto leads from second. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Late that time for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Parra is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Miguel Sano. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Here's Neil Walker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Rogers into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 8.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Line towards center field, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And he pops him up back behind second base. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1. In is Joey Votto now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Votto.
Chop foul wide of first. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in third place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now. Kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, left fielder Cole Calhoun.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. These Angels, Harold, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now, and man, are they fun to watch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left. Dyson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Turner's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Chris Davis now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. Standing in, Corey Seager, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's Miguel Sano. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitting in the 270s.
Designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Ball one.
That's inside.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Turner moves over. He's got it one away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting seventh.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Seager. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
Number 1, Gerard.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready now, Brian McCann on the season. He's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. He had a close play at first, but he's called out of the side. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
This one's down to third. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Digging in to try it again. Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joey
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first try. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Seager is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Neil Walker trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Addison Russell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The shortstop, Addison.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Lifted in the air out to left. Dyson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Scope. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Turner moves over, 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Davis
lays off 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Turner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding into the box, Gerard Dyson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Trumbo has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Fielder number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Sano takes it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Line drive to left. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Stepping into the box, Pedro Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Turner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he is in there. So striding in, Caleb Joseph, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is digging in and looking for more. Byron Buxton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Byron.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt. But if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tied at 93, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buxton shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Miguel Sano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Soft grounder left side. To his left, Davis. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit hard to third. Davis has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
For the Orioles.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown the first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
The center fielder number 10, Adam.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bullet back up the middle. Turner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now is Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 7.
Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In is Joey Votto now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Byron Buxton now. He went down on strikes last time up. To the right side and through a base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Shortstop, Corey.
Here's the first pitch to him. On a rope to the second baseman. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Daniel Murphy.
dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike one.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Jones is after it, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Buxton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Catcher number
Ready for
36.
another chance? Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Turner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Phil Calhoun will stand in now. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next. Here's Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first takes care of him. And the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Gerard Dyson.
Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Davis is. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Bottom of the 9th for the Orioles.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Fastball called for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. This one's flared out toward left. Sano is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will add 1 more to their winning streak. On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. At the plate, Billy Burns. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Billy Burns.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1.